Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val333 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling your current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Ooh. There you are, Aries. There you are. Who's distracting you from your work? Who's distracting you from your work, Aries? Bless you, babe.
Thank you.
Oh, geez. I just read for Taurus, and these energies showed up backwards. Fascinating. Goodness, yeah, these energies are very similar to Taurus. We'll kind of see how this goes. There's a couple things here that I'm curious on, but jumping into this, Aries, what you do show me, you are definitely going through some sort of experience that is changing who you are personally. I don't exactly know what this is you are leaning into and kind of accepting, but you're accepting something here. And what I like is, well, that acceptance. It also means, though, unfortunately, that there is quite a uncertain path ahead of you, but at the same time, you are ultimately saying, well, it kind of is what it is, and you're, well, accepting this. Again, there's an energy and emphasis on acceptance. I like this energy. At the same time, you're also saying, because I've accepted something, there's nothing to really reflect on. I just need to kind of take some time and recover, recharge, spend some time, with my thoughts or something, and figure out what I want to do moving forward regarding everything that I got going on for myself. Now, that being said, you are putting together and working on some sort of plans for your future. So even though it's uncertain, you're paving your path. At the same time, you're putting together your plans for the future, but it feels like there's nothing that is like, how do I say this? You're feeling very uninspired. Okay. Well, I kind of have to bring it back around full circle and say, if you're feeling uninspired, go back to that energy of the reflecting that you don't want to do. But let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. I kind of feel like it's interesting. It's kind of like, well, I was going to say something, but then I decided not to. Common sense, Aries. Feels a little bit like common sense. Let's see. But you're showing me you don't want to. So if you don't want to, where are you going to get those ideas from? Let's see. Ooh, whatever this changes, you got something to say. You got something to say or something to do immediately, and I mean fast. Your mind is kind of racing here a little bit. There's the Nine of Swords. Like I just said, your mind is racing here a little bit. Maybe you just got to cry out. Oh, Mage. Maybe you just got to cry out. Just cry it out. Yeah. But keep moving, too. Keep moving. Cry it out, but keep moving. Okay. It's getting to you a little bit. It's getting to you. This almost feels like new territory for you spiritually, almost too, as well. And there comes the angel. Ooh, okay. So it is what it is. It comes with it. And now there is still something here you are processing. And that's what I'm saying, Aries. If you're willing to take the time to kind of process this, then what do you mean you're not really wanting to reflect on anything? You're taking the time like that. Again, that's the thing where it's like, well, I'll think about this because it's at hand, but when it comes to working on myself or my shadow or my darkness within me, uh-uh. But yet you're wondering why this torch isn't lit over here with inspiration. That in itself, I'm not going to go into that message, but that in itself, don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. That reminds me of my wife and I were watching Bane and Batman. They're talking about the League of Shadows. He's like, you merely adapted the dark. I was born in it. You fight like a younger man holding nothing back. Was it they said? Admirable but mistaken. Yeah, you're kind of you're being a hardhead here, Aries. You're being a hardhead. I guess it comes with, with the ram. It comes with it, but at the same time, you're also saying like, I want what I want, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how to get what I want. And so again, so you're saying I'm not willing to reflect, but I'm willing to look at my situation from a different perspective. So again, you're kind of saying like it is what it is. I've set my mind. You're being a little bit hard-headed. You're being a little bit hard-headed. And there's the Five of Wands. You're like I said, it's like I'll be peaceful now, but I'm gonna kind of battle my way forward. Oh, there's that ram energy. There's that ram energy coming in. You're like, no, I'm gonna put my foot down and okay. By the way, my wife and I were also watching a video on rams. The ram is actually a longhorn sheep. I wanted to see who would win. If a goat and a ram were to butt heads with each other, who would win? Of course, didn't find the video, but apparently they do it for status. There's the devil with the horns. So, coincidence or not? No, I don't think so. Whatever this is that you are trying to figure out, Aries, yeah, you're doubling down energetically, and you're showing me I'm unwilling to kind of back down. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But the question I do have for you is, where is it getting you? Because you're not going nowhere. You're showing me that there is no new beginning. But yet you're in that devil energy trying to force a new beginning. Yeah, you're just going to make plans and sit there and watch. Okay. That's fine. You can do that. Again, I ask you, what's happening though? You're going to spy. You have no inspiration, so you're going to spy. So when I asked you the question of, if you're not willing to do the work yourself, Aries, and go into the dark, where are you going to get your information or your inspiration from? It's from others. You're going to spy, you're going to lurk, you're going to creep. And, well, I already showed you, I already showed you where the darkness is. The Emperor is looking over his shoulder. Notice this? The Emperor is looking over his shoulder. The Devil's looking over their shoulder, wondering, why isn't someone in front of me? Why isn't someone next to me? Feels like a trap. Feels like a trick. And tricks are for kids. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, Aries, we do have showing up Scorpio, heavy Pisces. Heavy Pisces. Sagittarius, Virgo. Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. Goodbye.